About Time with Rashawn's About Time Boxing, aka Mr. Trill 100 Mil. What's up to my About Time Boxing family and the Trill 100 Mil gang? Thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel, who has been taking out the time to watch the videos, like the videos, and leave the comments. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Shout out to new media. Everybody that's out there doing their thing. Shout out to new media. Um, Romero, Rolando Romero. This guy is a clown. This guy is I'm telling you, he's entertaining to watch and to listen to. I mean, you gotta love this guy's confidence, because he has all. I mean, like, if his skill level, you know what I mean, and his fighting record reflected his confidence, he would probably be like a pretty big deal. But this dude is, he's a you know how they usually say, like, where there's smoke there's fire, but in this case you see the smoke. You tell somebody just poured the water on the fire, and so the smoke that you see is from the fire being put out. He claims he wants to fight Devin Haney, but there's video out there from a sparring session where Devin Haney was just having his way with Rolly Romero, doing whatever he want in a sparring session. Devin was just piecing him up to bang bang, hit us, just cracking him. Anything he wanted to do, whatever he wanted to do to Romero, he did. And now this guy's claiming that he wants to fight Devin Haney. But then he says Devin Haney is irrelevant. So if Devin Haney is irrelevant, then why do you want to fight him then? Obviously there's some relevance there, when in all actuality you're the one that's irrelevant. You're an interim champion. Devin Haney is a legitimate champion. And I know, like, I know how the fight game go. You gotta, you want to try to build your name up. And I think Rolly Romero's 14-0 with 12 knockouts. Devin Haney is what, 26-0 with 15 knockouts. I mean, it's funny how all these guys say that they want to fight Devin Haney. This is what they say: we want to fight Devin Haney. But then, they dangle the bait, and then when Devin bite on it and say, okay, let's make the fight happen, they turn tail and run. They pump faking. Rolly Romero is probably the second or third fighter to pump fake. The pump fake on Devin Haney, talking about they want to fight him. Because remember, Teofimo Lopez said he was going to send a contract to Devin Haney, to him, and I think Cambosos, who T.O. ducking now, and that never happened. And Bob Arum made some statement like, fighters don't send contracts. I don't know what Teofimo talking about, this, that, and the third. That fight is never going to happen. Then you had Gary Russell Jr., talking about, he was going to send a video. I mean, he said he was going to send a contract or a term sheet to Devin Haney, and then talking about, man, give me that 1.5, shout it, I'm beat your ass slim, and all that. And so Devin Haney and his father Bill, man, shout out to Bill Haney and Devin Haney, because they're about their business, man. They don't be playing or pump faking. They said, okay, we gonna, we'll put up the 1.5. We gonna do it, because Devin is his own promoter. That's what Bill said. Like, listen, no, Devin is his own. He's a real promoter. He ain't a fighter pretending to be or using somebody else's thing. Devin is a real promoter that's an active fighter. So he was like, then Gary Russell said, "Oh, well, put another .5 on that." No, just all these different excuses to try to get out of fighting him, because they really don't want to fight him. These guys really don't want to fight Devin Haney, man. You got guys, like you got Jaron Ennis, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. These guys are highly avoided for a reason. And then you got Rolly Romero talking about he did some video or something, or what he was talking about, or talking about he was waiting for Devin Haney to sign the contract. So when it was put to Devin and them, like, well, did he send y'all a contract? It was like, no, we didn't get anything from him. And for real, like, if you know like a little bit about boxing, even before the contract is sent, you have to send what's called a term sheet, because you have to agree to whatever the terms of the fight is going to be. You got to be able to agree on the terms before y'all even start to negotiate, or even sign or negotiate or sign the contract. You got to send the term sheet first. Now you gonna say you want to fight somebody? Okay, so what are the terms of the fight? There are no terms. We just gonna sign a contract? Don't work like that. Details have to be worked out, and the details are in the term sheet. And then if all of the terms are agreed upon, then the contract negotiation comes into play. So Rolly Romero pump faking again, talking about he waiting for Devin Haney to sign the contract. Well, did you show any paperwork with your signature on a contract that you was waiting for Devin Haney to sign? Because if you want the fight so bad, then your name should have already been on the contract. And they said Floyd Mayweather, gave his stamp of approval for it. But realistically, him being 14-0, they really trying to keep Rolly Romero away from people like Devin Haney. And what's going to happen is Floyd Mayweather and them is going to end up having the same problem with Rolly Romero that Bob Arum was having with Teofimo Lopez, running off at the mouth, knowing that you're not in a position to make anything happen. See, unlike y'all, Devin Haney can back up what he say. He's his own promoter for real. Rolly, you are promoted by Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe and Mayweather Promotions. You can't get out in front of them and just start calling your own shots. And to say that Devin Haney is irrelevant, okay. Devin Haney fought Jorge Linares in his last fight, who, by the way, is not a nobody. And he fought Gamboa, who, by the way, is not a nobody. But in Devin Haney's last fight, I believe he made, around $3 million? And Rolly Romero's last fight was against Anthony Yigit or something like that, or Too Legit Yigit or something like that was his name. How much did Rolly Romero make in his last fight? $125,000, I believe. The question is, Rolly, who did you fight? Because I saw another video where Rolly Romero was like, Devin Haney, he's irrelevant. Who had he fought? Who had they fought? Who has Devin Haney fought? The real question is, who have you fought? Who have you fought? You doing what you're supposed to do with the people that they put in front of you. Yeah, but what are the names? Is there any names that people, can call out and be like, oh, okay, yeah. You don't even have no names, no names on your resume. Devin Haney 2-up on you with Gamboa and Linares, and I believe if you fought Jorge Linares would probably stop you. Rolly, you think you can beat Jorge Linares? Call him out, fight him. See, this guy, like, really be having this look in his eyes, like he just always look confused, like he's always squinting and just, like he really always look confused, and like he really don't understand what he even saying himself. You need to think before you speak, and if you're not sharp with that, you need to get some people around you that can, hey, listen, whoa, wait before you start to say certain things. Because you can't beat Devin Haney. You can't. And I know some of y'all probably going to be like, oh, you hating. No, I'm not. I'm not hating at all. But if you real with yourself, this dude can't beat Devin Haney. Devin Haney would punish this dude round after round after round after round. To the point that Devin Haney probably wouldn't even have to knock him out, because he'd be embarrassing him so bad his corner would probably just throw in the towel. Like, all right, look, that's enough, man. This dude was never in the fight. You can't box, dude. You rely on your power. Other than that, what skill do you have? You're not an on your toes boxer. You're not slick. You rely on your power. You can't fight backing up. You can't fight backing up, moving to different angles and all that. You can't. You don't have that type of stuff with you. You don't. What are you going to do? Devin Haney will box circles around you, dude. He wouldn't have to knock you out. Everybody talking about, oh, well, Devin ain't got no power. Devin can't. He won't be able to knock him out. He wouldn't have to. And I bet you, as bad as Devin Haney would beat Romero, Rolly would probably be in the dressing room crying to my man, I wish he'd just knock me out, man, and just make me look bad like that. He just had to make me look bad. I wish he'd just knock me out, man. He just looked bad. He just made me look bad. Because Devin Haney is going to make you look real bad. And then, matter of fact, not only is Devin Haney would make you look bad, but he would expose you for real. And you would just be known as the overconfident fighter with the big mouth. And it's going to get tougher for you as you move up in weight, dude. Trust me. Trust me, it's going to get tougher for you if you decide to go up in weight. And you did do a video where you talked about, in the future, you wanted to go up to 40 and 47. You're going to be in trouble, dude. Your mouth got your ass in trouble now talking that stuff to Devin Haney. 125,000, 3 million. Irrelevant, relevant. Again, but you said Devin Haney is irrelevant. So why do you want to fight him if he's irrelevant? Why do you want to fight him? Because you need a name on your resume. You don't have no names on your resume. And truth be told, I believe that Floyd and them is really skeptical about putting you in there with certain people. Because they know you not ready. They know you not ready. See, your power can't save you in every situation. Like Ali said, I'm going to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see. So how you going to hit what you can't see and you already be doing this squinting stuff? I'm telling you, man, you wouldn't be able to touch Devin Haney, man. Devin would, now if Devin don't fight Jojo Diaz, who's his mandatory, who claimed he wanted to fight him too, but now I think he's trying to get a fight with Ryan Garcia. But that's what I'm saying. All these guys are avoiding Devin Haney because they know what they in for. See, it's no different than like with Floyd Mayweather. A lot of people, thought that Floyd, couldn't punch and this, that, and the third and all that. But rest in peace to Diego Corrales. What did Diego tell everybody? He said, don't be deceived by his size. He hit a lot harder than y'all think. Don't be deceived. Do not be deceived. Because all that stuff you talking, Rolly, Devin might just sit you on your pants. Then what you gonna say? Then what you gonna say? Because you haven't been tested. You haven't been tested. And if you you've been tested against Anthony Sparrow, who took that fight on last minute. That was a test. Because you TKO'd him. He took the fight on a week's notice or something like that. And if he was able to test you in that fight and he took that fight on a week's notice, then come on, dude. What are you going to do with a Devin Haney that has a full training camp? Strong and ready. What are you going to do? Because see, you can pretty much figure you out. You going to go in that joint trying to knock his head off. You going to let your anger get the best of you. You're not going to use this when you going if you fight Devin Haney. You ain't going to use that. Because all of the anger that you supposedly got towards him now, like you just going to want to go in that joint trying to, and you know what? You get gassed too. Yes, you get gassed. And we know that Devin Haney is woo like Ric Flair. Ric Flair called himself the 60-minute man. I can go. Devin built for tough. He can go. He can go them 12. I know you can probably go them 12. I know you got some, unanimous decisions, But you can't beat Devin Haney. Rolly Romero cannot beat Devin Haney. And for those of y'all who think I'm tripping or I'm hating, come on with the comments. Let's hear it. But those of y'all that agree, let's get it. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Rolly Romero got what it? Y'all really think he can beat Devin Haney? Because I don't. I'm certain he can't beat Devin Haney. So smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Leave the comments. Let me know what y'all think about Rolly Romero talking trash about Devin Haney. And saying that Devin is irrelevant. But you want to fight this so-called irrelevant person. You want to fight him now. Oh, Devin Haney is all the more relevant. And you are actually the one that's irrelevant. Because if you was to fight Devin Haney in your next fight, that would probably more than likely be your biggest payday. And it probably still wouldn't be over $1 million. Have you made $1 million to date in one fight? I don't think so. Has Devin? Oh, in a few fights he's made over $1 million. Okay, that's what I thought. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, pass the word about Rashawn's About Time Boxing, encourage other people to subscribe to the channel, become part of the About Time Boxing family and the Trill 100 Mil Gang. Peace.